everybody. Welcome to the first race of the 2005 offshore racing season. This race is the 15th year in Miami's infamous South Beach. This is also the first race for the newly formed SBI APBA UIM Offshore. Superboat International Productions has taken over the license agreement for APBA Offshore. This merger of the two bodies has signaled the start of a new era in offshore racing. Miami race starts off our 12-race schedule for 2005, and they're anticipating a great field of competitors. The new movie Miami Vice will also be filmed here this weekend, so a lot of boats. We get a lot of extra coverage here in Miami this weekend. Look forward to a great Super V class as well as a Super Stock class here in Miami Beach. There you see Bill McComb's Pier 57 Super V entry. It's the 39-foot skater fountain V-bottom. The former Joanna boat. He's got a brand new driver, Jimmy Van Hubert's here this weekend. There's the Miami Boys, which will be run by the famous Augie Penza and his Nesquik team this weekend in the P4 class. There's Scott Begovich's Keene University. It's a 24-foot Pantera in the P5 class. Last year, Keene University took the World Championship win in Key West. Two onboard cameras there today covering the race action for Keene University, also sponsored by Team AMF OffshoreRacing.com. Another AMF OffshoreRacing.com sponsored boat there is Was Up, with 3 onboard cameras aboard. The owner of AMF is also going to be aboard that boat this weekend. There's the famous Lightning Jacks 36-foot skater Walter Pisaki and John Woolley will be aboard that boat all the way down from Brick, New Jersey. Here you can see the trick installation on the Was Up Racing 31-foot Viper hull, prepared by Smitty's Marine from Brick, New Jersey. All the way from Toronto, Canada, the AC Delco Fast Eddie Donzi. The Talkin' Tools team from Canada, the Ross family, Brian and Wilma Ross, F246, 38-foot Donzi. There you see the beautiful Factory 111 Levy Craft offshore racing team all the way from California. Brian Devlin's the new owner of this boat, and the throttle man, Chance Silva, is the driver. There's the new Castaway CMS boat. It's a 39-foot Phantom. Greg Reichman's your owner and throttle man. Jim Bull is behind the wheel now, the number 2 39-foot Phantom, powered by Mercury 525 engines with Mercury number 6 drives. There you see Mojo, the CMS Castaway. This is one of the boats they're using for the Miami Vice movie being shot this weekend. This is Bob Bull, the owner and throttle man. Mitch Miller back in the saddle again, feeling much better. Glad to have them back. CMS Castaway Mojo, applying all the new graphics for the movie here. There you see the truck for Team TKO, all the way down from the Maryland and Massachusetts area. Al Culbertson's your driver and owner. Walter Collins is your throttle man. There's the offshore-only 36-foot Gladiator, one of the sponsors of the video here this weekend at the Miami Beach Grand Prix. Offshoreonly.com. Experience the thrill of powerboating online. Superboat International's Featherlight trailer. That's where they keep all the safety equipment, turn buoys, all the accessories to help put on the race. Another shot of the beautiful Levy Craft racing team all the way from California. There's Miccosukee Indian Gaming, Brett Hirschman and Troy Hannon aboard this 38-foot fountain, based out of the Miami area. Team Marine Tech out of Sarasota, Florida. Ed Tamburino is the owner and driver aboard Team Marine Tech. Dennis Bilodeau is the throttle man. There you can see some of the Royal Caribbean cruise ships parked along Government Cut right here by the pit area down in Miami Beach. It's the Extreme Liquid Assets horsepower team. Corey Chantry and Richard Davis, they have a brand new 30-foot Phantom Super V Light entry. Another Sarasota entry there is Pier 57 Twisted Metal Motorsports. Billy Glick and Lisa Matthews aboard Super V Light number 57. There's the S1 Mapei entry. Gary Blue and Mike Magis aboard. We're going airborne now for the 15th annual Miami Offshore Grand Prix, the first race of the season. Big water here in Miami today. Expecting lots of action here. Here we are, getting ready to go with the P3 start. That's P311 all the way on the inside. That's What's Up. Right beside them is Pittman Photo and Polo Tropical alongside. We've got a green flag. Everybody's taking off here at the start of the race. The stock class is right there. There's the P3 What's Up. Big waters here, bumpy waters already. See, Bacardi Silver just getting their new boat sorted out. They're all the way on the outside there. What's Up all the way on the inside with Ed Smith, Anthony Smith, and John Hagan aboard. It's a 32-foot Viper hull with twin 720 horsepower What's Up racing engines. Another newcomer to the sport there, Team Mojo in the middle of your screen. Stan Prokofsky and Grant Bruggeman. That's What's Up. Motors to the front of the P3 class. We have 3 onboard cameras aboard What's Up, so we should have lots of great footage from the cockpit. What's Up with the great battle side by side with Polo Tropical. Polo Tropical's a 1992 38-foot Top Gun cigarette. Powered by twin Tyler Crockett, 1,000 horsepower inboard. The owner and driver is Frank Harrises, and your throttleman is Albert Enchimendina. The team would like to thank Polo Tropicals, Araces Rodriguez Public Attorney, and Mesa Balance and Racing Engines for all their sponsorship and support. Going back on board, What's Up right now? Team AMF, What's Up? You can see Ed Smith, your driver, Anthony Smith on the throttles. And John Hagan from AMF is the navigator. Ed Smith got a handle on the wheel. Junior's got a handle on the sticks. Hagan's keeping them on course.
You gotta stay behind somebody. I can't see anything. Please? I can't. I got Albert on my right. Okay. right, just hang whatever. We're good. Okay. You gotta get me behind something. All right.
Very interesting shot here off the back of what's up right off at the start. This is a camera mounted on the transom of the boat. There you can see Pittman photo right off the screen there. And there you can see Polo Tropical. Both entries in the same P3 class here. Right at the start of the race in Miami Beach. Polo Tropical is a Caribbean chicken restaurant based in South Florida, throughout Florida. Aracis Rodriguez, public attorney, and Mesa Valentin Racing Engines are also big sponsors aboard Polo Tropical. Big seas here in Miami for the opening round of the SBI circuit here in 2005. Awesome side-by-side racing here in the P3 class early on in the 2005 Miami Grand Prix. Moving forward, there's Barracuda in the super stock class. And now coming down on CMS, Mojo in the Super Cat Light class. This is Bob Bull and Mitch Miller aboard. Mojo being shot for the Miami Vice movie. There you can see the production company helicopter filming for the movie there. CMS Mechanical Services based out of Merritt Island, Florida. Bob Bull is the owner and throttle man of the boat. Mitch Miller from Cornelius, North Carolina is the driver. NPI with Mercury Power and IMCO Drive. Team CMS is last year's national champion in APBA. The owner of CMS Mechanical Services, Bob Bull, was instrumental in bringing the APBA and SBI together to form the WPR. Bob Bull, John Carbonell, and Jim Poplin all did an excellent job to bring all the classes together. Great racing here so far in 2005. Looking forward to a great 12-race season. Pulling up alongside now, it's brand new Bacardi Silver, their first outing in the boat. Just got it running a couple days before the race. Dave Scott's Bacardi Silver. Offshore Racing, 39-foot MPI, Mercury number 6 drive, and Mercury Super Cat Racing engine. Tom Tomlinson the throttle man today, Chris Hanley behind the wheel. Two Mercury-powered MPIs side by side there, Bacardi Silver and Mojo CMS Mechanical Services. Hear the wide pipe and motors screaming on the Bacardi Silver there, distinctive sound. Heading on the south end of the course now, the south corner here in beautiful South Beach, Miami, Florida. Oh boy, getting a little loose there in the CMS Castaway. Mitch Miller still got it under control. Big hit there. Moving along pretty good, and out of nowhere, big wave comes along. Catches you off guard. Great shot there from freeze frame video. Come down with no problem at all and motoring right along. Had a pretty tense moment there in the cockpit, but they keep going with no problems at all. You can see the seas are building here in Miami. It's rougher by the minute here. Silver, brand new MTI, just finished being rigged at TNT Custom Marine here in Miami, Florida. The crew did an outstanding job getting the boat done in a matter of weeks. Out front in their maiden voyage here in Miami in their hometown. So you can see the boat just passing the halfway. That's the start-finish line on the outside of the course. Coming on down now to F111, Team Levy Craft. Brand new team put together here. Familiar looking boat. Brian Devlin and Chance De Silva aboard. Team Levy Craft would like to thank their sponsors, Levy Craft Performance Boats, LendingResults.com, Extreme Trailers, GGB Exhaust Technologies, and Temecula Marine Center. Last year, these guys were the Western Division champions in the P5 class. This year, they moved up and bought the championship-winning Levy Craft and are doing very well here together in their first race in Miami Beach. The SBI APBA season opener for 2005. They'd like to wish a special thanks to everyone at Levy Craft for getting the boat ready and inviting them to be part of their team, and Kevin Cooper for sharing his experiences and help in setting up the boat. We'd like to thank all their sponsors for all the help with product, and LendingResults.com for taking care of them on the road. This is a great family team. Both Chance and Brian would like to thank their wives, Christina and Erica, for their loving support, and say hi to their biggest fans, their girls, Jessica, Kara, and Jordan. Brian Devlin and Chance Silva run it very well here at Miami Beach. Season opener in Factory 111. The Levy Craft, powered by a 496 HO Mercury inboard. Catching some big air in the bumpy waters here off Miami, Florida. We'll go to an onboard camera shot, looking backwards at the Levy Craft. There you can see LendingResults.com, one of the big sponsors aboard Team Levy Craft. Quite a hit there taken by Team Ladycraft. Big air, little almost spin out action there, but they seem to have a handle on it and get it going again. Here you can see the boat heading south down the beach here in Miami Beach. Going around the corner at the south end of the course here at the Miami Beach Offshore Grand Prix, 15th annual for SBI. Great battle in F1. Right on the inside of F111 is F110 right there. Team TKO. There you can see on the inside F110 Team TKO going by. It's a 27-foot activator with a single 425 horsepower Mercury inboard with a Bravo drive. Al Culbertson out of Joplin, Maryland is the owner and driver. Walter Collins from Roxbury, Massachusetts is the throttle man. TKO Sports Cafes, great running 27-foot activator. This is the former F-110 owned by Mark Kowalski that won all the races. It was the Red Devil Winnebago boat. It was the national champion 2 seasons running in APBA, and Al Culbertson's bought it now and hope to carry on the tradition, starting off strong here by running the front of the pack in Factory 1 class in Miami Beach. Great side-by-side battle at Factory 1 here with the new 425 horsepower engines in both these boats, as opposed to what they were running last year, the 525. Slowed the boats down a little bit, probably a little bit safer, but great racing, head-to-head racing here in Factory 1 class. Team Ladycraft, Team TKO running side-by-side here in Miami Beach.
Okay, come inside a little bit. I'm close to the fleet now. Boom.
Coming out now onto Pier 57 Twisted Metal Motorsports. It's a 42-foot fountain with twin 5.25 horsepower Mercury engines with Mercury Bravo drive. The owner and driver is Lisa Matthews. On the throttles is Billy Glick. Twisted Metal Motorsports all the way from Sarasota, Florida. Last year, Lisa drove in the other Pier 57 entry owned by Bill McComb, the number 11. This year, her and Billy Glick are together in their own boat, competing in the Super V class, running in their maiden voyage on the race course here right now, doing very well in the Miami Beach Offshore Grand Prix. Very competitive Super V class with 12 boats on the entry list. Some of the other entries in Super V are Fountain Racing, JBS, another Fountain, Instigator, Mickasuki Indian Gaming, Rodriguez Group, Joe Boxer Patron 57, Lucas Oil, DMS Castaway, and Muscle. Very well-rounded field there. running strong in the rough waters heading south on Miami Beach. Going on board here with Lisa Matthews and Billy Glick on the north end of the port now. Coming down on Mojo now, a new entry in the super stock class. This is S9, owned by Stan Prikoski and throttled by Grant Bruggeman. It's a 32-foot Aerospeed Marine designed by Doug Wright with twin 2.5-liter Mercury outboards. Stan, the owner and driver, is from Wilmington, Delaware. Grant Bruggeman, the throttle man and rigger, is from Cooper City, Florida. This is the first race for this new team here. Beautiful Doug Wright, rigged by Grant's Custom Rigging in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Sponsors include Honeywell Systems and leaksandheat.com. First race for this team here in Miami at the season opener at the SDI APBA Miami Beach Offshore Grand Prix. Grant Bruggeman doing a great job on the throttle. Stan Prikoski doing an excellent job at the wheel. Very competitive stock class here in Miami with Mape, Deep Feet Cats, Bermuda Barracuda, Poradon, Recycle America, and the Hulk running in stock class as well. Very rough seas here, but doing an excellent job in their first run in their new boat. Looking forward to a great season ahead for Team Mojo. See the Super V Twisted Metal Motorsport 57 coming up on the outside. P5 entry, Crazy Chicken going in the middle there. There's a little battle in the Super V class. Two Super Vs going by the stock class boat in the center of the screen. That's last year's world and national champion APBA with Gary Blue and Mike Mages aboard. On the beach side there, that's CMS Castaway. Number 2, Greg Reichman and Jim Bull aboard. And on the closest to you here, the V76, that's found owned by Reggie Found. Driver is Mike Siebold, and the throttle man is Clayton Kirby. It's a 35-foot fountain powered by twin Mercury 525 horsepower inboard with Mercury Bravo drive. 35-foot fountain running very strong here today in these bumpy waters off Miami Beach. Greg Reichman and Jim Bull in their 39-foot Phantom moving along pretty well in these bumpy waters off Miami. Mike Seabold, the driver of B-76, former champion tunnel boat racer from the Budweiser Bill Seabold racing team. Coming down now on the number 2 CMS Castaway, 39-foot Phantom with twin Mercury 525 horsepower inboard engines with Mercury number 6 Speedmaster drive. Greg Reichman from Phoenix, Arizona is your owner and throttle man. Jim Bull out of Orlando is the driver. Heading around the corner at the south end of the course right now. CMS Castaway playing catch up right now in the Super V class, but still running very strong in the very rough water here off Miami Beach. Jim Bull with a great hand on the wheel there. You can see right directly on the screen, you can see the rear view camera off board of CMS Castaway, number 2 Super V. CMS Castaway Super V number 2. Going on board now, Keene University Team AMF Offshore Racing, 24-foot Pantera, Scott Begovich and Malty Palma aboard. Very rough in a 20. Whoa, big jump. Oh my God. Both guys coming out of the boat, Scott Begovich and Monty Palma, going overboard here aboard the Keene University AMF Offshore Racing. Quickly, you see a couple boats other stop there, but here's the slow motion replay of that huge huge jump right at the start of the race and going overboard. Team University Cougars going for a swim. Team University AMF Offshore Racing has a second boat, 29 Warlock, that won the Key West World Championship. They will be campaigning a little later in the season as soon as Al Chelsley, the owner and Trottleman, recovers from an off-season car accident. Very rough ride there by Scott Begovich and Monty Palma there, going for a swim in early stages of the Miami Beach Grand Prix. There you can see the offshoreonly.com safety boat there. Quickly back to retrieve these guys who are going to try to get back in the boat, maybe keep going here. Offshoreonly.com helping everybody out. They also sponsor part of this DVD here for the Miami Beach STI APBA Grand Prix. Both guys okay right here at the start of the race. Monty Palma and Scott Begovich trying to get back aboard their 24-foot Pantera in the early stages of this race. Very rough ride for Monty Palma and Scott Begovich back aboard their 24-foot Pantera, Team University AMF. There's another AMF Offshore Racing team. What's up? John Hagan from AMF is your navigator. Anthony Smith is the throttleman and Ed Smith is the driver. Doing battle there with Polo Tropical, Frank Egris and Albert Enchimedina. Great battle in P3 class off of Miami Beach. 38-foot Top Gun Cigarette against a 32-foot Viper Marine. Great onboard shot here on Team AMF. What's up?
Can you move to the right just a little bit?
Anthony Smith doing a great job working the sticks in this 32-foot Viper. What's up, AMF? Here you can see AMF, what's up, going around the north end of the course in Miami Beach. end of the course in Miami Beach. Polo Tropical trying to make a move on the inside closest to the beach. The 38 Top Gun, a little better suited for these rough waters. Lots of airtime here aboard. What's up, AMF? John Hagan, your navigator, is the owner of AMF Offshore Racing.com. Edward Smith, driver, and Anthony Smith, the throttle man aboard. What's up? Moving down now to Polo Tropical P319, 38-foot Top Gun cigarette. Frank Akeris is your owner and driver. There you see him going by the F111 of Team Levy Craft. And Polo Tropical, Albert Medina is your throttle man. The team would like to thank Polo Tropical, Akeris Rodriguez, Public Attorneys, and Mesa Valley Racing Engines for all their sponsorship and support for this racing season. Offshore Outdrives also takes care of all the drives and mechanical drivetrain behind the engines on this boat, and does a great job of keeping the boat race ready. Running at the front of the pack right now, Polo Tropical in P3 class. Frank Akeris and Albert Medina. Heading around the corner, Polo Tropical at the south end of the course in beautiful Miami Beach. Whoa, little rough ride there, hooking the boat a little bit in the swells at the south end of the course, but back on track, Polo Tropical trying to stay at the front of the pack in P3 class. Coming down now on S18, this is the Bermuda Barracuda. Chris Marshall from Bermuda is the owner and driver. Dennis Berry from Moreau, Illinois is the throttle man and rigger of this beautiful 30-foot AMT. So it resides in Moreau, Illinois. Chris Marshall flies into the races. Bermuda Barracuda, always a front runner in super stock class, took second place last year in the Key West World Championship, third place in the national overall standing. Very rough ride for a 30-foot cat in these rough seas here in Miami Beach. Currently running near the front of the pack in stock class. Currently in second place behind the hulk right now, but running very strong. Bermuda Barracuda, Dennis Berry, and Chris Marshall. You can see him running through a wave there at the north end of the course, but doing a great job. Always a strong, consistent finisher on the SPI circuit. Bermuda Barracuda S18 in the super stock class. Some of the other entries in this super stock class include Map A, the new Mojo, the Hulk, Pour It On, DP Cats, and Recycle America Alliance. Currently in second place, though, is Bermuda Barracuda. Doing a great job here in the SBI APBA season opener, heading south down Miami Beach in the super stock class. There you can see P413. That's Miami boys, but it's Team Nesquik AMF Offshore Racing there. Augie Penza is the throttle man today aboard Miami boys. Driver today is Kevin Hunt, and the navigator is Keith McHugh. These guys are doing a great job here in this 28-foot Pantera. These guys doing a great job, 28-foot Pantera here, waiting for their boat to be done for the next race in Fort Lauderdale. Doing a great job aboard this 28-foot Pantera. Augie the Godfather Penza, Kevin Burt Pond, and Keith Q-Ball McHugh. These guys always do a great job. They're the 2000-2003 SBI P4 Divisional Champions, the 2002, 2003, 2004 OPA P4 Divisional Champions, the 2003, 2004 OPA National Champions. Quite a list of sponsors, including What's Up Racing Engines, Nestle's Nesquik, AMF Offshore Racing, Applegate Trucking, A. Penza Modern Movers, Allstate Moving and Transfer, Keene University, and the Jersey Boys Offshore Racing Crew. Augie the Godfather Penza, owner of A. Penza Movers in Union City, New Jersey, one of the founding members of the Jersey Boys Offshore Racing Crew. Best of luck to Team Nesquik Miami Boys here in Miami. See, they're getting a little close for comfort as Miccosukee Indian Gaming goes by on the inside there. Miccosukee Indian Gaming is a 38-foot fountain V-bottom, owned and driven by Brett Bershman. Troy Hannon is the throttle man. Miccosukee Indian Gaming is located in Miami, out off of 41 and Chrome Avenue. It's the home for all your gambling fun, and it's a huge resort area for gambling in the Miami area. Miccosukee Indian Gaming, full casino and facilities in Miami. Currently running at the front of the pack in Super V category, the highly contested Super V category. Miccosukee Indian Gaming doing a great job. This boat is owned by Bad Apple Racing. Brett Bershman is your driver. Troy Hannon, the throttle man for Miccosukee Indian Gaming, running in their home waters here off Miami Beach. Coming down now in the number 96, it's another 38-foot fountain with twin Mercury 525 with Mercury Drive. This is the Rodriguez Group fountain. The owner is Michael Carcenti out of Caen, France. He's also the throttle man. Sergei Allegre is out of Rogan's, France, is your driver. This was the 2004 Unified World Champion in Key West. Rodriguez Group did a great job down there, put together a string of consistent finishes, and led the way to the World Championships in 3 separate races. They did a great job down there and took home another World Championship for the Rodriguez Group and Fountain. Doing a great job here today off Miami Beach in these rough waters. Running very strong with beautiful South Beach as your backdrop. Great action there. Great bumpy water racing here off Miami Beach. No problem for the Rodriguez Group. Going by the Extreme Vortex boat there on the inside. That's Gary DeSucci and Shane Barrett leading the Super V light category. Rodriguez Group going by in the Super V class. Coming down now onto another strong runner in the Super V class. This is the number 7, Lucas Oil. It's a 37-foot Scarab with twin Mercury 525 engines. Nick Pavlicek is the throttle man. Nigel Hook is the owner and driver. Lucas Oil running very strong in the Super V class here in the season opener for 2005, the Miami Beach SPI APBA Grand Prix. After battling for the lead right at the start of the race, they had a couple stops and were down for a couple laps, but now have the boat running superbly, running great. Listen in as they move right along in the Super V class. Going around the corner at the north end of the course here in Miami, Team Lucas Oil, 37-foot Scarab, Nigel Hook, and Nick Pavlicek. Doing a great job, motoring right along. Lucas Oil, number 7 in the Super V class. missing a beat there. Great throttle work for Lucas Oil, number 7. Coming down now on Crazy Chicken, P533. It's 28-foot Joker. D. Early is the owner and driver. Andy Fredstein is from Cumming, Georgia, is your throttle man. Powered by a single Mercury 525 engine. Big rough water here today for a 28-foot boat in the P5 class. But Andy Fredstein is doing a great job on the throttle. And D. Early's doing a great job behind the wheel of this beautiful 28-foot Joker. Currently running in second place in the P5 class is Crazy Chicken. Other competitors in P5 class, Keene University, who both guys came out of the boat right at the start of the race, David Bryan Jeweler, and Great Adventure. This is the last boat we'll be covering here today at the 2005 SBI APBA season opener in beautiful Miami Beach. Heading south along South Beach right now. But D. Early and Andy Fredstein are doing a great job in the P5 class here, the rough waters in Miami. There you can see the Super V Rodriguez group going by on the outside. Well, that's all the action from here in Miami Beach at the SBI APBA season opener. There's beautiful South Beach in the background. Very rough conditions for the first race of the season. Very few accidents. The Keene University guys came out of their boat, but both guys were okay. And the JBS Super V Donzi of Jeff Stevenson and Joey Scrocky had a mishap and turned the boat over on the course, but both guys were okay, and the boat's okay. Will live to race another day. Heading south down the beautiful skyline of Miami Beach here, South Beach area. Always a great place to race. The winner in Super Cat class was CMS Castaway, Bob Bull and Mitch Miller. In Superboat Unlimited, Bacardi Silver taking the checkered flag. In Super V class, CMS Mechanical Castaway was your winner. Rodriguez Group took second. Pier 57 Twisted Metal took third. In the Superboat Stock class, the Hulk was the winner. Bermuda Barracuda in second place, and Deep V Cats came home in third. In Factory 1 class, Team TKO taking the victory. Levy Craft all the way from California for second place, and Venom Team Extreme in third place. In P3 class, AMF was the winner. Polo Tropical was second, and Marine Tech was third. P5 class, David Bryan Jewelers was your winner. Crazy Chicken came in second, and Keene University AMF was third. We're looking forward to a great season for the rest of the year with SBI and APBA combining their resources. Looking forward to Fort Lauderdale Air and Sea Show next race. Marathon Grand Prix after that, and another marathon race shortly following that. Then off to Sarasota for 4th of July. Dania Beach Superboat Grand Prix in the middle of July. Early August, we'll be in North Carolina for the Fountain Superboat Grand Prix in Kilo. Off to Fort Walton Beach on August 19th, 20th, and 21st. Early September, we'll be in New York City. Early October, we'll be in Deerfield Beach. In the middle of October, we'll be in Chattanooga Superboat Grand Prix for the North American Championship. And then November 13th through 20th, everybody's favorite, the SBI APBA UIM Key West World Championship. Very rough race here in Miami today. A lot of attrition today. The rough water really took its toll on all the teams and competitors here in Miami Beach. We'd like to thank Phil Adamo for all his camera work, as well as Russell Kilpatrick, our pilot, for helping us get all the great shots that we got in this rough water action-filled race. Offshore Only did a great job helping us get to this race and sponsoring this video. We'll see you all at the next event in Fort Lauderdale Beach for the second round of the 2005 SBI APBA Tour.